Morning, Gumpy.
A year ago, I had no idea that I would be in business with my daughter. Had I known, I'd be involved in all of this craziness.
Would you have run away screaming?
I probably would have left the country.
I'm Gray. I'm a designer from the small town of Somerville. I love to bring color and life back to historic homes in the low country of South Carolina, but I couldn't do it alone.
We got a hole.
I've got Mike, whose thoughtfulness and craftsmanship adds a special touch to all of our projects. And my dad, Grumpy, is a GC.
Don't do it.
So I really rely on his 40 years of experience. I love what I do. I love having the opportunity to be creative and think outside of the box. I love surrounding myself with color, and I'm very fortunate that I have this great team of people supporting all of my wild ideas. Oh my gosh. Ta-da!
My God.
Wow.
So cool.
I love it.
Oh, man.
Okay, so what do you get me into this time? All of our business together last year was all centered in Somerville, but now things are expanding. We've got projects in Charleston as well. And since Mike's got a new job, I'll be filling in more often. So it's becoming a wild ride.
The fact that we have houses on all these beautiful streets in downtown Charleston, which is only 30 minutes away, but somehow still feels like a completely different world. It's just a dream. It's something I never thought I would be able to do or accomplish, and here we are doing it, and we're doing it together. The house was built in 1892.
Yeah.
Before they moved into the house, it was actually a fraternity house.
Oh, brother. Pretty nice fraternity house.
It is. Today we're going to go meet with the Blunts. They're a very sweet little family with 2 young boys. And Marion told me that when she first bought their house, she painted everything grayish. That's what she called it. And she's aching to add color to her home, and she doesn't quite know how to do it. So she's called us in to help.
Well, she's come to the right place.
She has. Hello. Hi, guys. How are you? Good. So good to see you. Betty.
I'm Joe.
Brandon.
Your house is so beautiful.
Thank you.
Gorgeous.
I really do admire it. As we were walking up, I was looking at the roof forms and this cupola that's above us.
Yeah.
Did you know at one point in time that was a cedar shake roof? If you look at underneath the overhang, you can see the shakes are still
Now that
there.
you mention it. Yeah.
Wow, that's interesting.
So now you're wanting to revamp things. Why now?
Yeah, so when we purchased the home, we were newlyweds and didn't really have kids on the horizon.
Yeah.
And now we have 2 young children.
Yeah.
We're sort of running out of space. So we really want to have more storage and to really extend the life of this home for our family.
Well, we'd like that too, so
I'm
we'd sure like to see the inside now.
Come on in.
Thank you.
All right, so this is the living room.
Okay.
The finishes inside this room, to my eye, are all original. The plaster's original, the windows are original, all the trim, baseboard, everything here looks to be 1892. Even the door.
I love those
I love the
doors.
pocket door.
That's
It's pretty
impressive.
remarkable.
Do
It
they
is.
both operate
Yeah.
or just one?
Just one. The other one, there's a slight lean, so
Maybe you can fix that.
Might be able to fix that for you.
that would be great. I think originally when we moved in, we thought that this would be sort of our like entertaining room, our
Yeah.
formal living room.
It looks a little like the kids' playroom.
It's kind of become our kids' storage, so it just needs a new use, I think.
Yeah, storage in these old houses is
Next
a
to
big
nothing.
problem. Is that one of the things that you're having issues with in your house?
Yes. We just really don't have any storage downstairs. And I love color, but I don't know how to use color.
No offense, but you look to be the more colorful. But you've come to the right place. She's the breakout girl when it comes to color, so.
In the 1800s, they actually used a lot of color. That's one of the reasons that I love to bring color back to these old homes.
Everything in there is white, white, and white. She's about to get some schooling in color.
Well, I think that that's what she wants, and so I'm going to give it to her.
I'm not sure I'd go hot pink with this house.
I'm not going to go hot pink with this house. So color, you're open to.
Totally open to
Okay.
color.
We want to add storage, maybe put some bookcases on this entire wall, and make the space really feel more like your space as opposed to the kid's space.
That would be great.
Okay.
What else have you got to show us?
Let's go into the dining room.
Oh, wow. That is so pretty.
When we bought the house, we found like an old hammered tin ceiling that was hidden.
Was the ceiling drop down below it?
Yeah, there was a drop down, I guess, to the edge
Of the
tin
crown?
ceiling that you see.
That is unbelievable. I just cannot imagine why anyone would ever want to cover these ceilings up. That tin ceiling is so special, and I can already see that it's been painted, so I'm very hesitant to add another layer that might detract from the detail and take away from its history. Your home is obviously beautiful. You guys have great taste. What do you want to do in here?
I'd love to see some color come in here.
Okay.
I feel like it's just very like beige on white.
Yeah.
And we are always sitting down for supper and breakfast at this table. So we want to kind of keep this a focal point.
Okay.
But outside of the table, I feel like there's so much more to do.
The light fixture, the ceiling light, is that something you're fond of?
No, I would love whatever sort of the design aesthetic with the rest of the house. I would love for it to sort of match.
I just mention it because gray never misses an opportunity
It's a cool light
to hang a
fixture.
chandelier. You know you're going to do it.
I don't know what I'm going to do.
It won't survive.
I like it. I don't know why.
I'm sure
You're-
now you're just going to leave it there to prove a point, but you know
I would never do
that thing's already gone.
To sum it up in this room, we want to add some color, keeping the table. Just swap out the chairs, have the Preston ceiling pop, add curtains to soften the space, and keep the light fixture.
You'll be getting a new light fixture.
Moving along.
Let's go to the kitchen so we can talk about storage.
Oh, yes, let's do that. I love to talk storage.
Storage.
So this is the kitchen.
You know, this kitchen is already so beautiful as is. There's not really much to do in here, but I do know that you need to add some extra storage, so we can certainly figure out how to do that.
Yeah. We don't really have a pantry, so we sort of utilize little cabinets here and there.
Yeah.
The other thing is currently we have a closet for our washer and dryer, which is upstairs.
Okay.
I think as our boys are getting older, there's gonna be more and more laundry coming down the pipeline.
Yeah.
It would be nice just to have a designated space for that.
The only way we can make that happen is to add on to the house. But we've got the ability to go off the end of the house here. We'd lose this window, but I think it could be repurposed to the end of a space that we push out, which will give you plenty of room for a washer and dryer, a pantry, and you'll still look through and have the light.
Perfect.
Okay, so what is the next space you want to check out?
A very tiny powder room.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, okay. This will be easy because it's so small. We can go really high impact and just wallpaper, floor to ceiling, a fun color on the trim, make it a little statement powder room.
I'd love that.
Okay, great. Okay,
Let's go to the porch.
Yeah, let's go.
Check out
Okay.
the porch.
Come on. All right, so this is an addition that you two added on to the house. Is that correct? You guys did a really great job. It's so beautiful.
And we thought initially that this would be a really great spot for us to hang out, but Charleston gets really hot during the summer and it's too cold during the winter.
Yeah.
So we're just not utilizing it as much as we initially thought.
So I'm hearing you want to close this off and try as best we can to match the trim on the inside of the house around this doorway. And I'm guessing some storage would be helpful in here as well.
Yeah, I think we envision it kind of as the family room.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're gonna close in this room, do cabinetry and seating all along this wall to give you some extra storage for the kids and all their things. Maybe have a sectional where this one currently is.
What about lighting in here, Gray?
Well, there's a fan. You know how I feel about that.
She does not like fans.
They've done a beautiful job with that house, and it is already gorgeous. So I feel honored that they reached out. And I cannot wait to bring some color and joy and much needed storage to their house.
Well, we've only got 3 months to do it because the Blunts are moving out of their house, and they absolutely have to be back by Labor Day because their kids have got to go back to school. But I can't wait to see what chandelier you pick out for that dining room ceiling.
Okay.
We're so excited.
Thank you.
I can't wait to see what magic you work.
Oh,
It's gonna be
thank you.
amazing.
I'm excited.
safety goggles because safety is paramount in the world of construction. Even though I'm taking a step back because of my new job, I try to get involved and help out when I can, so I'm excited to be here for demo. Not only is destroying things a ton of fun, but I also really like to find something original to the home that I could repurpose to create a special gift for the homeowners. There's hardly anything to do in the main area of the home, but we have to completely deconstruct the back porch so we can turn it into an interior family room. Unfortunately, this is not a historic room. It's a recent add-on, so I'm gonna have to kind of think outside the box for my gift. You wanna hear a good dad joke? So, why did the dad up his game on the grill? He wanted to raise the bar. BQ. You know where I store all my dad jokes? In my database.
Y'all come on in. Okay. Today is the blunt design consultation, and I'm very excited, but I'm a little bit nervous because saying that you want color and actually seeing color are two completely different things. You guys are officially not living in your house any longer. How's that going?
It's good.
Yeah, it'll be an adventurous summer.
Are you kind of like scooting around to different people's houses, just like real vagabonds?
Yes, we're living out of a suitcase. Our friends have been very generous. So.
Is it fun?
It's fun because we know when we get back to our house, it's going to be totally different.
I know.
Yeah, so
I know.
There's some excitement with not being there.
Well, on that note, do you want to see what I have in mind?
Yes.
Okay. Here's a very interesting perspective of your laundry room / pantry because Mike may have forgotten to draw the pantry part, but your pantry is definitely going to be to the left of your stackable washer and dryer because I know storage is one thing that you really need in your house.
It is, yeah.
So this is the color that I was thinking. I draw a lot of my inspiration from colonial homes, and this particular color is actually very, very similar to the color of George Washington's entryway in Mount Vernon. I feel like it could be a really fun space.
Yeah.
It's like the hardwoods from the rest of your house will continue into the laundry room.
How cool.
Do a stackable to save you guys some space.
Yeah.
I thought this fabric could be really fun. I really love these colors together. I still have like a fun little curtain to cover up some storage space right there.
I love
What
that
do you think
idea.
about that?
Yeah, that would be fun to sort of hide away laundry baskets or something.
Yeah.
And
It's exactly what we need.
Okay. You feel good about this one? Okay. You wanna go into the living room?
yeah. I feel like that's the room that I don't really have a clear vision
Have your
on.
head right? Okay, well
Yeah.
then let's go there immediately. Alright. So, I know that you're taking baby steps into color, and so I thought we could make that room primarily white, but with some contrast. Bringing in color with art and fabrics. We're gonna give you more storage and bookshelves around the doorway. Keep the chairs and do a creamier trim. A sofa upholstered in this blue stripe with pops of yellow will keep the chandelier. And you've got this amazing window with all of the greens and the stained glass. So I really felt like leaning in to the color from other places aside from the walls in this room in particular would be really good.
I like it.
Yeah, the pops of color will be nice.
All right, well, now that we've started you out with your baby steps of color, we'll go into your other rooms where we've kind of stepped it up just a little bit. Okay, so in your dining room, I picked out this really fun fabric for your drapes.
I love that.
I think it's pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we're gonna get you a fun light fixture, fun rug, and I thought that if we did a blue on the walls with a darker blue on the trim, it could be really beautiful.
It's definitely a little bit out of our comfort zone, but it's a good push, I think. So.
Okay, well, I like to push.
I think.
Deep breath.
I mean, I really love this wall color, and I like that these are in the same family, but I might want to wait and see that on the wall.
Yeah,
We'll just bring some samples into your house and see which color feels like the right move.
Yeah.
In terms of your press tin ceiling, so press tin ceilings were typically found not in homes, but in businesses.
Interesting.
Are you thinking the color would change from what it is now?
So I've just been going back and forth over that press tin ceiling. I'm scared a little bit to paint it a color.
Yeah, I am too.
I'm going to get back to you on that because I still haven't decided.
Okay.
All right. Well, let's move into your old porch / new family. So this is the color that I was thinking for the cabinetry and the trim. We get a moody feel, do an upholstered ottoman, and bring in some of the colors from the dining room.
Oh, that's so pretty.
And so I thought this fabric would be really fun. And this fabric on some of the cushions, and then a pendant light that hangs down above the table.
So it would really kind of create a whole nother sitting space.
Whole little nook right here.
I like that.
Sound
I like
good?
the idea.
Okay, yay.
Yeah.
We did it, guys.
Great.
That's it?
That's it.
Oh, just
did
ran
the
through
whole
that.
house.
Wow, okay. I think you've done a great job.
Yeah,
I'm really
I
excited
agree.
to see it all come together.
Yeah, great job.
Yay.
It went really well. I feel like they were a lot more receptive and excited about the idea of color than I feared that they would be. And I am very excited to get started. Bye. Bye.
The Blunts realized that South Carolina is not a great place for an indoor-outdoor space because it's really hot. And believe it or not, in the wintertime, it gets pretty cold. So what they've decided to do is close in what used to be an outdoor porch, but they're not gonna have a great spot to sit and watch their children play in the backyard. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna build Adirondack chairs. I've decided to use oak. I think live oaks are the coolest trees in the whole world, and you look around and you see these things. They've outdated everything. We've got an oak tree in our backyard that is estimated to be between 500 and 1,000 years old. Imagine what was here 1,000 years ago. So it means a lot to me, and I can't wait to see how it works out.
Things at the Blunt house are in full swing.
Indeed they are. Construction of the laundry room and pantry that's being attached to the kitchen is underway. The subfloor has been installed. The kitchen window is gone, and the exterior facade has been completely removed.
And the new doorway is framed out.
And we're ready now to install the new metal roof and the siding on the exterior.
I sent out the living room sofa to be reupholstered, and the powder room is getting an extra fun makeover that I think you especially are going to really love. But I'm still working on finding some colors for the dining room that the Blunts are going to approve.
Well, you better get on it, little girl, because we've got less than 2 months for our deadline. In the meantime, I need you and your little sidekick, Chelsea, on site.
This is a lot smaller than I pictured it.
It's not a very big space.
So what happened to the ceiling being slanted?
It was going to be on slant, but we can't put bad insulation in there. So we dropped the ceiling so we could use it.
It just feels very small in here.
It
now
is
and
very
tight.
small.
I would love it if we could keep it that way.
The height would go a long way.
Okay. We'll have to foam that, which is more expensive. But we're used to tearing things out after you guys go.
No. Excuse me. Excuse me. No one ever told me it was going to be unsloped.
Right. I'll take the responsibility for that.
Oh my, it's a Christmas miracle.
It is. It's a Festivus miracle.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, porch. By the end of next week, the windows should be in the hole, the insulation should be installed, and that's where the AC system goes, right there. You
I
see
wish
that
it was there
box in the
right
seat?
now.
It was hoped we could bleed some air conditioning off the existing system and feed this porch. Well, the unit couldn't handle it, so we're using a mini split. Don't you wish you had a ceiling fan in here right about now?
You think that you're proving a point, but the fact is that there's no power out here, and as soon as there is power out here, there will be air conditioning.
On that wire right there. The fan could be spinning around.
Bye. I will be back next week after the AC is
Next
installed.
time, don't put your hands on me. It's
No,
too hot.
that was very wet. I regret it immediately.
taking Grumpy to Carolina Auto Trim for the very first time because we have an ottoman to drop off for another project. And I also want to check on the Blunt's living room sofa. Hi, Calvin.
Hello there.
I've known Calvin for 10 years. He's the best upholsterer that I've ever met. And Carolina Auto Trim is one of my favorite places. It's like the Disneyland of upholstery. And I feel like it's going to be right up my dad's alley.
Right here.
Whoa! Oh my gosh.
Coming around.
Oh, you did that fast.
We ain't fast, we steady.
This looks really good.
It's coming,
Oh, I'm
it's
excited.
coming, it's coming along.
So you'll have this finished tomorrow? You're so good. This looks so good. Do you like it, Dad?
Mm-hmm.
Kelvin is almost finished upholstering the sofa and it's looking incredible. I'm also having him make a banquette seat cushion that's going to go in the nook of the new family room. And I'm so fortunate to have Kelvin on my team because he comes through every single time.
I thought you said you was coming early.
Well, she slept in.
We were supposed to roll at 8:30. We rolled at 8:33.
6 a.m. I was in Bluffton. I've already been to Somerville, had 2 meetings, and had to wake Gray up.
You didn't wake me up. I wake up before. That's not true. Don't laugh.
6 a.m., that means you moving by 5. You doing all the time.
I will never be here at 5 a.m. I'm not doing it.
You'll be so proud of yourself when you're up early. And
No, I'm already proud of
Spring in your
myself
step.
without being here at 5 a.m. I'm thinking maybe I should never have let them meet. You are too much alike, and you both like to pick on me. I am an early riser.
Right.
I have a rooster and everything.
Yes, I know. I've seen him around the house.
Nice meeting you again.
Yes, sir. Nice
Looking forward to seeing you.
All right.
Be blessed. Get up earlier in the morning.
Hey, listen, you two. I don't like you two ganging up on me.
So, do you have all the colors?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a squeaky gate.
Can't sneak into this house. So Chelsea and I are headed to the Blunt house to test some paint samples.
That's a given.
I'm so excited to see how the actual paint looks on the actual walls because it can be so different seeing the samples in my house and seeing them on the walls in the Blunt house.
All right, let's paint and get out of here.
I just want to get a feel of how it's going to look in the house.
Can we skip the shaking?
All right, it's shaken.
Okay.
Can't remember what I picked. What white was this? Check the number sheet. Are you gonna help me or are you just gonna sit there?
What do you want me to do?
Oh God.
It's all white. That's what the name of this is.
So we need to let this one dry because right now
It looks a little weird.
there's not enough of a contrast between the trim and the walls.
All right.
Let's go do the blues in the dining room. It wasn't supposed to be that navy looking.
That's the wrong color, but I like it. Look how pretty that is.
I need it to dry.
Feels green.
It does, right here.
I love green.
Well, let's just let it dry and we'll see. Now that we have the paint samples on the wall and they've dried, I'm actually really happy with the color in the dining room. However, the whites in the living room are not as contrasty as I thought they would be. So I'm gonna have to do something different because I don't feel like that's what this house wants. We're just gonna run with these colors in this room.
It dried beautifully. You're right. You have to wait till it dries.
But in this room, the white on white does not
Well,
look very different.
We all know you have a hard time with white on white
And I have
anyway.
yeah, that's true. I don't feel like it's going to be cohesive with all the other rooms in the house because every other room has colored trim. And so I need to talk to Marion about changing the trim color to blue. Might be a little funkier than she was bargaining for.
I agree.
But you're really good at talking people into things, so I think you should do it.
Great.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi. How are you, Gray?
Good. So, little thing I wanted to talk to you about.
Yes.
We talked about doing the sort of white on white look in the living room.
Uh-huh.
Well, when I tested it, the colors were not as contrasty as they looked in my house. So
Okay.
I wanted to see if you might be open to taking the same blue that's going to be on the walls in your dining room and putting it on the trim in your living room. Does that make sense?
Do you feel like it's going to be too many different sort of like colors?
So I'm not concerned about extra color because it's going to be the same color that's in the rest of your house, and it would be much more cohesive.
It's so hard trying to visualize it without seeing it, but I think it makes sense. I'll just have to wait and see, I guess.
So yes, go for it.
Yes, go.
Okay. You're very brave. It's going to be great, seriously.
All right. Can't wait to see you.
Okay, I'll talk to you soon.
Okay,
All right, bye.
We're down to 4 weeks before the Blunts have to be back in their home.
There's still a good amount of work to complete, but Gray and Marion have settled on a color palette.
Now we're making progress.
Woohoo! The living room finally got a fresh coat of paint, and the floor-to-ceiling built-ins are being assembled and installed.
The dining room has its own splashes of color. And Gray liked the color so much, she's bringing it into the entryway, the stairs, and the kitchen, which was already really nice.
The laundry room, cupboards, pantry, and the window are now in. And that porch really is starting to feel like an interior family room.
Yep, the windows and doors are now in. And the custom cabinets, shelving, and built-in nook are just about finished. The exterior still needs siding, paint, and a set of stairs to lead into that new door. We'll be done before you know it, so you'd better finish up those Adirondack chairs, young man.
Congratulations. Don't worry, they'll be done. I've made a couple of Adirondack chairs in my life, and every single time I made one, I kind of just winged it, wanged it. I don't know how you say it, but I did that. And I'm actually really pleased. It turned out really nice. I was just sitting in it, and this thing is super, super comfortable. I think that they're gonna be really excited. There's nothing better than relaxing on an Adirondack chair right in the middle of the low country and watching your kiddos play. So I'm hoping that these chairs get a lot of use from these guys. And I'll tell you what, if they don't like them and they want to get rid of them, I'll take them.
Okay. Use your junk.
I did.
In your trunk.
No, it's not good. Things are moving right along, and Chelsea and I are headed to meet Alan, who is the contractor that my dad works with. Are we on track?
No problems at all. And then we have to hook the air conditioner up in the green room still. But
Okay.
you're gonna hate it. It's ugly.
It's pretty bad.
It's better than being hot.
Like there's gonna be a big white thing in the middle of the ceiling? We can't have that.
No.
Can we look into painting it maybe?
Maybe.
How about the wallpaper? Is it fixed? Oh God, yeah, we gotta fix that.
It's not bad.
What do you mean it's not bad? Yes, it is.
It's not bad. We'll just get...
Somehow the painters got some paint on the wallpaper and it looks like they tried to get it off, but it was not successful.
We'll touch it up with some paint.
No, you won't.
Like a little white paint.
Y'all are out of your minds. We have to figure out a way to get that off or replace just that one panel.
Stop biting your nails.
Sorry, I'm nervous and I'm biting my fingers. There's a lot that needs to get addressed before we're ready to show this house to the Blunts. But we hear there is a hurricane headed this way, so Chelsea and I are gonna race out of here to go shopping. Bye, thank you guys.
Bye, everyone. Nothing better than last minute shopping. Oh, it's the devil's sauna out here.
That's a good one. When we go antiquing, I'm trying to find that perfect, weird, quirky thing that's gonna give the room some personality. Look at this guy. The weirder, the better. We have so many shelves that we need to fill, and this is only $38.
Love it. Got to get some weird in there.
We need to get this.
I like this for putting out candles.
And we need these duck buckets, because they're cool. There's a lot of shelves, and shelves can eat up objects very quickly. These candlesticks over here.
Yes, those are definites. Okay.
I think that tray could be really good.
Look at that basket. I love it.
Shopping with Chelsea is a bit like,
Ooh,
Chelsea, chaos.
Ooh, lost my shoe.
So what's the deal with this hurricane? It's currently a tropical storm. So they keep talking about this hurricane that's forming out in the Atlantic.
We should have a hurricane party.
It says incoming. but the hurricane has actually already arrived, and her name is Chelsea.
Did y'all get a frog by chance?
No frogs.
I don't know, this tag says something frogs.
I would love a frog.
No frogs. While she can bring chaos into almost any situation, she does keep us laughing all day, so I do appreciate her for that.
All right.
You got it?
Yeah, it's the old lady back.
I feel like today was a very successful shopping trip.
Thanks, guys.
Bye, thanks.
Bye.
Now we just have to hope that we can get it all done before the actual hurricane hits. We're trying to get everything into the house before the heavy rains and the flooding begins, as is prone to happen downtown Charleston. But I got my raincoat, and I'm ready to weather the storm. Chelsea!
Hello. Back
I'm
here.
wearing upholstery.
Oh, is it here?
Please fit. Ta-da!
Perfect.
It looks great. Yay, okay.
Good job, boo.
Done. So, let's look at art.
And Brian's got to put up curtain rods because Elizabeth Wheaton should be here any second.
Elizabeth Wheaton is our amazing seamstress. I mean, literally driving into a hurricane to make sure that we get our drapes in time before the blunts get here in 2 days, but we're gonna make sure to get her in and out before the wind and the rain really start to pick up. The rain is really coming down, so what is happening with the living room sofa?
It says it's shipping tomorrow, and she would let us know the second that she has a tracking number. And that was yesterday, so I will message her
I would just like
again.
to know how, once it ships. I'm nervous that the sofa in the green room is not going to make it in time for the reveal because the rain is starting to really pick up outside. So I'm just gonna sit here with my fingers crossed and pray.
Wheaton and Whaley! Come
We made it.
Are they great?
They're heavy. They're heavy. Isn't it cute? And so we made it a little bit wider because that way you can kind of bunch it a little bit.
What's the sofa problem?
So it will not arrive on time unless we direct ship it, which means a dedicated van just for that sofa to drive it all the way from the warehouse here.
How much does that cost?
$700.
Oh, I really do not want to pay $700 for expedited shipping. Plus, by the time they get here, the hurricane would literally be hitting, which is obviously pretty dangerous.
If it gets here, it gets here.
Like, hopefully it just comes in time without express shipping.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna sit here and hope for the best. Who are you calling? The warehouse?
Warehouse. Go do your curtains.
We're ready? Okay, let's see.
Who knew it was so complicated?
I did.
It's Chelsea's fault. It's not ours.
Right.
It's always Chelsea's fault.
That looks perfect.
Yeah.
Yay. The days leading up to the reveal are always very stressful, but now add into the mix a hurricane, and it's just taken the stress level through the roof.
We're gonna leave y'all to it.
Okay.
There's a hurricane coming. We want to get home.
Gotta get out of here.
The storm has passed. The streets are flooded, but thankfully the Blunt's house is just fine. Just fell down, but we can live with that. Philip is fixing the smudge on the wallpaper. Chelsea and Brian are hanging mirrors. The couch is finally here. And I got a really cool light fixture for the dining room.
No, a light fixture for the dining room.
Don't get too smug and excited because you have to put it together.
It's like wrestling with an octopus.
All right, I'm gonna spin around this way, buddy, and see how it looks right here.
There were a bazillion pieces. It all came in, I don't know how many pieces.
They're not Brazilian.
A bazillion pieces. They're all over the place, so no instructions for the silly thing.
Oh, that's it. We need some iced tea.
1650s, It's taking a little longer than expected to put together the chandelier. Too many shelves.
I have no idea what process goes on in Gray's brain.
That doesn't fit there.
And I don't think she does either.
I wish this would stand up.
But somehow or other, when she's done with it,
They have matches in the kitchen.
the results are always incredible.
I bet this works.
I don't know how you do it, but you do it.
As usual, Grumpy is the last man standing here with me, so
Just barely.
thanks, Dad. It only took me 6 hours to do it.
Made it on time.
I'm nervous.
Looks like our homeowners are a little late. Oh, here they are. Look at it.
This is going to be a big departure from what they're used to, but they seem like they're ready for it.
The Blunts were troopers throughout this. I mean, they moved out of the house, they listened to you, and I think the final product is borne out by that.
Good job, Grumpy.
Good job. There we go.
Should we stall a little bit longer? Should we like draw this out? Or do you want to go inside?
Here we go. Okay. Here we go.
Whoa. Oh my gosh. This looks so good.
Yeah. I love the colors.
Look how fun.
It just brings your
so
eyes
good. Sorry,
up.
I'm speechless.
Yeah.
Take it all. This looks like it's been
This
here
is
the whole
amazing.
time. I had no idea how you were gonna do this, like, corner area.
Yeah.
I love that molding up there too.
They did such a good job. I feel like that was the hard transition.
Yeah. I love it.
Yeah. I think it's exactly what we wanted. Just a room we can hang out in.
It feels bigger
Feels
too.
way bigger. I love it. Wow,
This looks
cool.
great too.
I know.
Y'all, it looks
Right.
great.
And you match the sofa so well.
I love my sofa.
Kelvin did such a good job reupholstering this.
This looks really, really good. And I love
the
single
fabric.
cushion.
Very cool.
And because you had such great art, we tried to use all of your own art.
Thank you.
Everywhere that we could.
And then you even brought in the green on the windows.
Uh-huh.
I love it. It's so great.
You ready to see another space?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, let's
Can't
go
wait.
through our now operational pocket doors, and we'll have a look at the next space, shall we?
All right,
Look at the drapes. They look so good.
This is so cool.
I love this fabric. It looks great.
Okay, I was obsessed with that fabric.
It looks so good.
Oh, these chairs are so cool.
Do you
this
love
looks
them?
so good with the colors. It's like
I
kind of a
love
modern
those
feel.
chairs.
It looks
Yeah.
great.
It felt very you.
It's beautiful.
Oh my gosh.
You love a pretty table.
I love a pretty table.
Yeah.
And so, Marion, you do have a new chandelier.
I love it.
Curtains would feel pretty lonely if they didn't have that chandelier to
I know, but it
Talk to.
all works. I love it. And I love that it brings that orange in.
Yeah. I know we talked about maybe painting the Preston ceiling, but it's just so beautiful.
I feel like it's actually more obvious now than it was before because the
It
walls
is.
were white and your eye almost
Right.
got lost.
There's a
Now it's-
contrast now, and it's just so special.
Very, very cool.
So while we're looking at some fun introductions to color, maybe I can show you guys the powder room.
Yes.
Okay, come this way.
There you go.
Wow.
This is so fun. Oh my God, the whole ceiling and everything.
Wow. Got the color pop, right?
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
This is so fun. And like when guests come in and
I
not
know.
expecting this, I
Woo!
think they're like, what?
Really, really cool. Y'all did a great job.
This wallpaper is really rad.
If you're gonna do it, you gotta do it all the way.
I agree.
All right, let's go. Let's
Here we go.
Ta-da!
Oh, this is so sweet.
I know this is not like a huge change, but I wanted to make it feel like it connected with the rest of the house.
Yeah, it looks really great.
I don't know if you noticed, you used to have a window, and now
there's a
you
door.
have a door.
I'm very happy there's a door.
Let's go have a look.
Let's go.
Ooh, y'all, this is so cool. I love this.
Do you like that?
Look at this. Oh my gosh, this is so like retro.
Yeah, this is great. You like the color?
I love the color.
The ceiling too, and notice the pitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is great.
Yeah, I'm really happy with the way that room turned out.
Oh my goodness,
The
so
little-
much
the
storage.
blue handles are so cute.
And then this cafe curtain, it's so sweet.
I don't want to pull you out of this room because you coordinate so well with it. But there is one more room to see.
I'm ready.
Are you ready to see your porch?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Very
Oh
ready.
my goodness.
Wow.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Wow. Y'all, this is incredible.
This is so cool.
Oh my God. So good. I love it. Thank you.
Oh, man.
This is so cool.
I love how light it is.
Worth the wait?
Worth the wait. Oh my gosh. It's the space that we were needing.
Yeah.
The built-ins every room have just been so well done.
Yeah, the cabinetry came out really nice. And you've got storage under here.
So good.
Yeah.
Totally.
Do you like your
speechless.
sofa?
Love the sofa. And I don't even, it's funny, that unit, you don't even know that it's there.
Well, you would have before we painted it.
It looks great.
Perfect. Can't wait for our boys to see it.
Oh my gosh, I'm excited
They're
for them
gonna
to
love
see
it.
it too. Before that, we do have a couple of other surprises. So Dad, if you want to go get yours ready, and then you guys can follow me outside.
Okay.
Okay,
Cool.
Perfect.
All right. We got Mike out
Marion,
here.
Brandon,
Hi.
it's good to see you guys,
Good
too.
to see you.
So we took away your back porch, but I know that you guys like to sit outside and watch your kids play. So I made you guys a couple of Adirondack chairs
No way.
out of white oak, one of my favorite trees. And I hope you guys can take advantage of these sitting out here, grab a sweet tea and watch your kiddos play.
That's great.
Yeah,
Golly,
this is perfect.
amazing.
Well, I
They're
hope you like it.
beautiful.
Yeah, they are. This
They're
is-
beautiful.
Yeah.
Bravo. Guys.
Hey, Grumpy.
Hi, Dad.
Oh, careful.
You guys look thirsty.
Don't drop
Oh my
those.
gosh, let me help you. All of the hard work is just instantly so worth it when you see that they are just so happy.
So far, we've been lucky. They've always been tears of joy. I want to thank you for being such great sports, moving out of your house. You've been like Bedouins. You've moved all over the place all summer long. But on behalf of everyone involved, I want to
Thank
say
you.
welcome to your happy new home.
Well, cheers. Thank y'all for
Cheers, y'all.
everything.
Thank you so much.
Yes,
this really is
absolutely.
amazing.
Congrats.
Thank you. Thank you.